It was supposed to be a simple family trip. A grandfather, his daughter, her husband, their two kids, and an elderly aunt. One weekend, one forest trail, one chance to reconnect. But by noon, the storm hit without warning. Trails disappeared, phones lost signal, and the forest swallowed the entire family whole. Back at the ranger station, a call came in. 6 missing, a whole family, Sector 7, that's all we know. The rescue coordinator felt her chest tighten. Sector 7, the darkest, most dangerous part of the forest. She looked at her team and said quietly, "We need Mia." Mia was a 4-year-old Belgian Malinois, trained for search and rescue, but everyone who worked with her knew training wasn't her secret. Heart was. Her handler Sarah clipped on Mia's worn orange vest, the one that had seen 100 missions before this one. Mia stood at the helicopter door, ears forward, nose already working, and she jumped into the rain, into the dark, into the unknown, just like she always did. The grandmother of the family, the heart of it, found huddled beneath a fallen tree, rosary beads in her hands, lips moving in quiet prayer. Hypothermia was setting in fast. Mia didn't bark. She crawled close and pressed her warm body against the old woman's trembling side. Dadi Ama opened her eyes, looked at Mia, and exhaled slowly. Beta agay, agay. She wasn't alone anymore. Brother and sister, holding hands in the dark, too scared to cry anymore. Bilal had wrapped his little jacket around his sister. Mia burst through the bushes, and Bilal screamed, then burst into tears of relief. "Api, a dog found us! A dog found us!" Sarah held Mia's face in both hands and sobbed, the kind of crying that only happens when you were truly terrified, and now you're finally safe. Injured ankle, refusing to move until his children were found. When Mia appeared, he grabbed her vest and broke down completely. "My kids, where are my kids?" Sarah put a hand on his shoulder. "They're safe. Mia already found them." He covered his face, shoulders shaking. A father's relief, the kind no words can carry. Found sitting calmly on a rock, convinced someone would come. She looked at Mia and smiled warmly. "Menjantiti, Allah nebeja hai tujhe." I knew God sent you. 5 found. 1 still missing. The most important one. The one who had planned this whole trip. Who wanted one last adventure with his family before his knees gave out completely. His last known signal, the eastern ridge, where the forest floor simply ended. A 30-foot ravine, straight down. She moved alone into the darkness, further than anyone dared follow, through thorns, through cold, through silence so heavy it had weight. And then she stopped. There he was, Baba John. Both hands dug into wet mud, legs dangling over the edge of the ravine. He had been holding on, alone, for over an hour. No sound, no signal, nothing. Just an old man's hands and an old man's will to live, to see his grandchildren one more time. Mia didn't bark. She got low, belly to the ground, and crawled to him, inch by inch, slowly, gently, until her warm, wet nose touched his cold, trembling hand. Baba John felt it. He turned his head, and when he saw her, this small, brave creature who had come to the very edge of everything, just for him, his eyes filled with tears. "Age tu," he whispered. "You came." He grabbed her vest with everything he had left. She braced. She pulled. Sarah and the team grabbed his arms a second later, and Baba John collapsed onto solid ground, gasping, shaking, alive. Mia walked over quietly and rested her head on his chest, right over his heart, like she was listening to make sure it was still beating.
It was. When the rescue helicopter landed, Sarah and Bilal saw their grandfather and ran, full speed, arms open, screaming his name. Adnan held his father and didn't let go for a long time. Dadi Amma cupped Baba Jan's face in her hands and just looked at him, no words. Some moments are too big for words. And in the middle of all that love, Mia sat quietly to the side, tennis ball already in her mouth, tail wagging. Her job was done. She didn't know she had just saved a family. She never does. To her it was simple. You find the lost, you stay with the scared, you never leave anyone behind. This is what family means. Not just the people who share your blood, but the ones who search for you in the dark, who come to the edge just to bring you back. If this story touched your heart, share it with your family today. Like if Baba Jan deserved to come home. Subscribe, because stories like this remind us what truly matters. Comment below who in your family is your Mia.